Welcome back, I'm DRN, and this is Mechabellum, an auto-battler featuring giant robots blasting each other to smithereens with lasers and rockets. We're going into our second game of this week's tournament, and we're going up against Creepy Crawly, someone I've played in the ladder a few times, and I know he likes to play an aggressive crawler aggro style, but maybe I'll mix things up in a tournament and play differently. Ooh, this is a difficult choice. I really like the crawler sledgehammer opener that the marksman specialist here has got, but I'm not sure I can protect the level 3 marksman against early aggression. This aerial specialist starts with phoenixes right off the bat, which is almost perfect. Just hope I can get them going and get to the late game where they'll shine. So our opponent is quick supply specialist, and he loves playing early aggro and getting an early impact drill, and then follows it up with replicate. He'll probably start right in our face, either here or here. Quick supply, I'm expecting to get 2 more sets of Mustangs, which will be really tough to beat, because they'll make short work of our Phoenixes and our Fangs. Then they'll probably back it up with Steel Balls later on down the line, so we need to position defensively with something that's really good at clearing Crawlers and Mustangs. I'm thinking Arc Lights will be our hero here, with their splash damage. Let's put them protecting the towers for us. And then I think I'd rather the Mustangs were focusing their fire on the Arc Lights first, so I'm going to put the Fangs behind them, which is a bit unusual. I'm just planning ahead for the replicating Crawlers. And we're going to use these Phoenixes as anti-flank and mop-up duty. Leaving space here for a melting point or a Vulcan in an anchor position behind the tower. These ones are a little far over. I'll try and make it match symmetrically to just be more pleasing on the eye. Small things make me happy. Probably a sign of a small mind, but never mind. Right, there it is. Oh no, he made the read. He went marksman. That hard counters our arc light. Oh no. I assumed he'd go with the extra Mustangs because he had the money for it, but no. What do they say about assumptions? They make an ass out of you and out of me. Well, this is my turn to be made a fool of. Never mind. I'm gonna get crushed this round. Sorry guys. Positioning is almost perfect here. This arc light's gonna get 0 shots off. We need to get some bodyguards in front of him as soon as we can. Oh, he is getting a few shots off. It's not a complete disaster. And he's gone. And now everything else is going to get butchered. Once the tower goes, it's pretty much lights out for us. This debuff is brutal. That's why aggro is so popular. While debuffed, you do only 1/10 of your normal damage, and you only move at 20% of your normal speed, so you are crippled. Gotta protect those towers. Right, so that was not a good start. Oh no, this is disaster. He gets subsidized crawler here. None of these are great for us. I'll take shield specialist, but steel balls will still melt through them in seconds. I'm expecting balls to go here and here. Right, we're aerial specialist. Let's play to our strengths. Let's get an early Wraith. And let's get a second Arc Light relatively early so we get some experience. Where's best for this to go? I don't really want it to walk into sniper fire like the Arc Lights. Let's spread them out like this, and maybe pull this fella back a little bit. I feel bad not saving this fella. There's the early replicate, he's trying to get the snowball going. And there's the big flank, expecting it on both sides. Hoping our Wraith survives a while and gets a good amount of experience off these crawlers. I can upgrade it to armoured, and it'll be able to survive the Mustang fire. Oh, I didn't think. This flank pulls the Fangs across, and now both our Arc Lights are naked. Oh dear. We're just feeding experience to his sniper. Losing the tower is going to cost us this guy as well. Okay, so right now our Wraith is our only hope. Oh no, and the timing on that tower exploding, it's going to melt. never rains, but it pours. I feel like this is going out of control real quick. I've made so many mistakes. Sorry, guys. Right, we can still salvage this. Ooh, intelligent arclight. Oh, but also tech specialist. Ugh, we're going to try and dig ourselves out with carry arclights. Feels bad not getting a tech specialism though, because I know he's taking it. Pay 50 for an extra unit. Right, let's get some bodies on the board and protect these arclights. It's got to be fangs, right? Yeah. I can't throw unupgraded crawlers into upgraded crawlers. They just get minced. Carry arclight, here we go. Still in it to win it. Let's cover this flank. And this one. 250 left over is kind of an awkward number. There's a huge hole here. I think we kind of have to make use of our shield specialist. Try and buy some time for our arclights. Bonus health is good versus Mustangs. 50 left over, but I don't really want to spend it on a missile. Let's see what he's thinking. Okay, yeah. Subsidized crawler and tech specialist. We are in trouble here. That's kind of a perfect opener for him. On top of the bonus money from quick supply, we've been on the back foot from the get-go. We need to stabilize and fast. Oh, this is going to go bad. Overlord? What? We'll need our phoenixes to kill it, but they're stuck at the back. We are not ready for this. It's round 3. Ugh, it's going to pop our shield as well. Please, let the shield hold just long enough for the arclights to get no experience level. Hold this line, come on. This overlord. Perfect answer to my shield. We've done well though. We've denied experience to the crawlers, that's really important, because they've got free upgrades. Go on, we just need to get this overlord. Ouch, that wraith didn't last any time at all. We've got the phoenixes unclean, GT, good job. Right, we're back in it. All it cost us was a shield and a kidney. He takes the steel balls almost every day of the week. I'm tempted to take the rhino. Could go for a flank over here. Stormcallers won't do anything. Sledgehammers are fairly weak into a leveled sniper and an overlord. Rhino's the best bet. It's not great into the steel balls and the overload that's already on the table there. Wish I had Whirlwind available for him. That's something I need to change after the game. Put Whirlwind on my rhinos. Right, let's level up these arclights. They've earned it. Hopefully these guys can keep leveling up, become a thorn in our opponent's side. Right, another Wraith, because we're expecting more flank play on this side. Is it worth getting a technology on them? Let's get some more bodies in the meantime. Slow this overload down and buy more time for our arclights. And this is the direction I'd expect steel balls to come from as well. So we can afford one more Wraith. This fella has to go over here in case there's a diagonal mobile beacon. It's not ideal though. Just try and hold the line and buy time for the arclights. This overload is a problem though. Right, second tech on the crawlers. He's got underground, interesting. He's making them more durable. There are the steel balls we expected. Oof, crikey, they're tanky. Level 5, ooh, not even our phoenixes can kill them. Ooh, and this tower fell way faster than I expected. This is going sideways. Ah, really wish I had Whirlwind on that rhino. We have problems everywhere. Get what kills we can to reduce the damage we take and get some experience. But it's not a lot. This is tough. Ooh, right, we need an answer to the Overlord and the Bulls. Nothing's jumping out at me. We could go Senior Manufacturing and go Overlord ourselves, but it's not great into speedy crawlers though. Giant Hunter doesn't work, so we're not killing his Overlord. Ion Blast is just an answer for one turn, and we need a long-term answer. An Ion Beam across here would really hurt us. I think we've got to take Senior Manufacturing. And then, painful though it may be, I think we've got to sell our Rhino. We need the money, and he already dies to our strongest threats. We can't afford to give them the experience. Right, upgrade you, unlock Overlord. I need a Vulcan as well though. Wish I could unlock two things at once. I guess that's kind of the point of the free unit turns. Right, big play. 2 level 2 Overlords. Rely on our arc lights to clear the crawlers and try and get these guys on priority targets. The big arrow saying it's going the wrong way is not a good sign. Wish I could designate a target by right-clicking on it or something. Does anyone else do this? Invent game mechanics in their head that would fix their current problems. Right, let's level him up. And a desperation missile to slow these guys down. Right, I think this is as good as we can do against what we can see. I'm just terrified of what we can't see. Hey, wasps. Good call. Don't you dare put shields on them or I'll think you're hacking. So much pressure here. Ooh, photon emission. Doubles the defense everything for 15 seconds. Which stacks with the crawler underground buff, making them really hard to kill. Yeah, they're breaking through. Oh no. And this tower's gone already. Ugh. What happened? Ugh, another Overlord. How does he have the economy? We're just getting overwhelmed on all fronts. I thought we were the aerial specialist here. Ouch, that's a big hit. Oh, thank goodness we need a Vulcan. And this was the corner that folded the fastest. Hopefully he can roast some crawlers for us. And do any of these upgrades completely change the game for us? Incendiary Bomb's great, but it's only 350 damage a second. And these crawls will cross it in less than half a second while taking reduced damage while being underground, and buffed by those Overlords. Might be better to go for safety in numbers instead. But then the Vulcans just die to these balls. And he's threatening mass wasp as well. Have to rely on our airborne units to clear that. I feel like as long as we can answer the crawlers, this game is winnable. It's just answering all these crawlers while they're defensively buffed and stopping these balls getting to the tower. Right, so let's make the towers tankier, get more Vulcans. I'm still terrified of these balls. He's so exposed. I need to try and get a sneaky flank in and buy myself one round at least. But I think by the time it warps in from the strike, it'll already be over and the round will be done. Upgrade you. Right, let's protect this Vulcan with a shield at least to take advantage of our shield specialist. Here we go. Ooh, mobile beacon. Nice. We're going to lose this tower on the bottom. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Tough game. Wouldn't be surprised if this is Surrey Smurf. Really tough game. I started badly and I never really found my footing. Lots to learn from. Feel penned in by the Overlords. I think this world is doomed. Signal the Exterminator's brother. This battle is lost. Oh well, can't win them all. As long as we learn from it, that's the important thing. Let's try one of the new emotes. Small thing. Right, let's have a look at the battlefield. Really struggled on this right flank. Tried upgrading the tower, not sure if it was worth it. This Vulcan was a legend. Got a pile of kills for just a single turn. This one, only 11 kills, not so good. Because these balls, we just didn't have a solid answer. I think we should have positioned this Overlord here to try and contest these balls straight away. And instead of going level 2 Overlords, maybe take an Overlord Artillery, or launch Overlords to shoot faster. Clearly a very strong opponent who's very practiced at this strat. I came unstuck turn 1 with that bad positioning, and he did get almost the perfect opener. Quick supply, subsidised, tech specialist. I fell into the trap of Intelligent Arclight, which is a scaling strat, which doesn't work when you're being rushed, unless you get a barrel full of kills every round, so you really need to protect your Arclights better, which we struggled with because of this Overlord. Don't feel like we made good use of any of our specialists. I mean, the Wraiths did okay, until the Crawlers got their zoomies going and we're going at super speed. Maybe Degen Beam would have helped. The problem is Photon Emission just cancels it out, makes them immune to the effect. This one. Maybe Armour, but that wouldn't have saved us from the Overlords. Just the early Mustangs, which weren't really a problem once the Allies got going. I kind of like the Wraith on the wing. It seems to hold quite well. The Aerial Specialist bonus range seems to help quite a lot. I think Intelligent Arclight was definitely a mistake. I should have gone Tech Specialist. I needed to be more careful with my positioning at the start, and not just assume my opponent will play how I want them to play. He made an excellent read with that Marksman pickup, and I played right into it with the positioning. Once we were able to protect the Arclight, it did good work. I needed to get range on them. Money just always felt so tight. I should have had this Arclight further back, with Fangs in front to begin with, and not worried about the flank, because turn 1 they cannot flank you. But this set of Fangs should have protected this Arclight from round 1. I don't know why I left it so exposed, that was silly. These Fangs were good. In the later rounds, they bought us time when the balls were coming forwards, but it's very difficult to protect every angle. I think we needed more Fangs, and maybe even go Mechanical Rage on the Fangs, as they're more of a threat to the Crawlers. I think I have to accept playing a Vulcan into Steel Balls and Overlords is okay as long as it kills the Crawlers. Think of it as a trade, not a loss when it dies. Anyway, good experience. Losses today means wins tomorrow, as long as we can recognise where we went wrong and learn from it. Ouch, 26 MMR, we needed to win that one. Let's see where we're at. Oh, all the way down here. Currently 18th, but that'll fall as more people finish games. Right, we'll press on and try and get second place. Thank you for watching as always. Sorry this was a loss. Hope you found it useful. I'll see you tomorrow for the next game.